Hey, what's up, guys? So today we're going to learn how to install some things that we need to learn Bash scripting and Python scripting. What we're going to install is Git Bash. That's a terminal, and we're going to install a virtual machine for people who need to run Linux on on their Windows. And also, we might show you how to install WSL. That is the Windows subsystem for Linux, and it's pretty good. I haven't had no trouble with it. I'm actually satisfied with it. It has a GUI and everything. But to get started, you go to your browser, you type in Git Bash, Git Bash download, Git downloads, and then right here you just pick whichever OS you're running. Might be running Linux or Windows, whatever you want it on. Some people might be running a Mac. I don't know much about Mac, but you just click on Windows and you come down to 64-bit setup because most people have that. And you download that and then you run it. It will show up in your downloads and you can check it. Where's Git Bash? Mine's in here somewhere. Right there. There's my Git. It looks like that. What you do is you click on that. It's an exe. And then your Windows installer, whether you're running 10 or 11, will install it. Just follow along. If it has an option to add to path and a checkbox, keep an eye out for that. I know it does on Python, and you have to add Python to path. But with Git Bash, I don't think there is. I can't remember. And there's also other tutorials you can follow if you get stuck or something and you want to go over something. There's plenty of documentation on everything. And then, once that's installed, you can go back to your browser, type in Python download, go to download Python, python.org, and then right here, go to download the latest version of Python 3.10.5 at the time of this video, and it'll download. And it's an exe, and once you open that exe, you'll go through a Windows installer. Windows 11, you know that setup. I don't know Windows 11 setup, but I just know that during the installer, it will ask if it wants you to add it to the path, add it to the path. Because if you don't, then you have to go back and you have to go in Control Panel and change something. I think I can't remember exactly. I had trouble with that the first time. And then, if you want WSL, you can go to your browser. Wait, no, I'm sorry, not your browser. You go to your start, and you should have Microsoft Store somewhere. One thing that helps is Windows Terminal. It runs all the terminals that you will need. It will run CMD, it will run your WSL, it will run your Git Bash. It's like a go-to area for all your terminals. So that's what we'll install that. Windows Terminal in your Microsoft Store. And I already have it, so it would just tell me to open it, but you go through that and it will install. And it's pretty straightforward there. And then you go to WSL, or then you go to Kali. It's Kali. And you will see Kali Linux. That is the WSL version. Now, it will just give you the subsystem for right now until you upgrade to the GUI. You have to upgrade to the GUI with a few different commands that are on the site's documentation. So once you have that, you can actually go to, let's see, mine is set up different. There's your Git. Once it's installed, you have Git Bash, Git CMD. You can use both either way. There's a Git GUI. I don't know much about that, but you just go to Git Bash, click on that, and your Git Bash Terminal will come up. Okay, that's working. So then you check your Windows terminal. You can find it in here. Where is it? Windows terminal. Oh, terminal, right there. Terminal. And that will come up. It might have like a load time or something for the first start. I'm not sure how that works. I can't remember. One reason I'm making these tutorials is to remind myself, because I forget so much until I have to go through a bunch of documentation to figure out what I forgot. And then, okay, we'll install VirtualBox. You go to your browser and you type VirtualBox. It'll probably come up. And then you go to download. It'll be at the .org site. And you go to right here. It says Windows Host. And you click that and it will download to your download. It'll go to your downloads. And then you just run that. Go to downloads. There's VirtualBox right there. It will be an exe. You just run that and it will set up for you pretty much just a normal Windows installer. And that's pretty much it. Then you're all set. Just remember to add the Python to path. And you can open them and play with them. There's a way to add Git Bash to the Windows terminal. I forget how. I don't think it does that automatically, but it's pretty simple, and I'll go through a way to do that soon, maybe in the next one. All right, well, it was good to make this tutorial. I was kind of nervous, but I think I done it right. See y'all in the next one.